Let me show you how it's done.
As magma, the burning essence of the Earth, is pushed towards the surface, it begins to cool. This process causes igneous rock to be formed. There are two types of igneous rock, intrusive and extrusive. Intrusive igneous rock is formed closer to the heat source, the Earth's core, and therefore develops slower. Extrusive igneous rock is cooled faster, further away from the heat source. This igneous rock becomes the base for all of Canada, and more erupting magma begins to cool and form the Canadian Shield.
The Canadian Shield was at first a large converse of mountains spanning the Canadian tundra. The landscape of Canada was made up of these mountains and shallow seas surrounding these mountains. The shield broke into sediments. Small parts of other rocks when pressed together make sedimentary rocks via weathering and erosion when water constantly presses against rock, causing it to break away. The sediments that broke off the shield fell into the seas and settled at the bottom of the ocean, thus creating layers of sediments. Pressure from the ocean over a prolonged period of time caused these sediments to press together into sedimentary rocks.
The Canadian Shield is constantly rising, due to magma continuing to cool on top of it. In rising, it lifts some sedimentary rock off the seafloor and above the water.
In the west of Canada, the Earth's plates crash together, creating the Rocky Mountains. Under the Earth's crust, tectonic plates hold the continents and coastlines. When these plates rub together, it creates pressure, thus creating mountains, earthquakes, and volcanoes.
The east coast of Canada was the first part of Canada formed. The sedimentary rock was heavy, so shifting plate tectonics caused it to push up against the Earth and fold, in a process called plate collision. This is how the Appalachian Mountains were formed. They began as large mountains, but, due to a million years' worth of erosion, they were worn down into rolling hills. A few sections of Canada closer to the center remained flat, as the effects of plate collision didn't affect them. These areas are low-lying plains made of sedimentary rock. There are the interior plains, the Hudson Bay lowlands, and the St. Lawrence Great Lake lowlands.
The final event of Canada's geological history was the Ice Age. The climate of Canada became colder and the weather became more severe. The layers of snow that fell created glaciers. The glaciers began to move and scrape away the earth that they moved on. Eventually, when the glaciers melted, all the collected sediments were left behind.